Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we actually have some pretty big Best Buy news, finally having more stock showing on up. We're going to be talking about that with the PlayStation and Xbox. We also have a few other people too as well. They can kind of go and somewhat collaborate with the actual story too as well. So giving you guys all the inside details and news and confirmation from employees themselves stating that we do actually have stock arrivals. I do think Best Buy is pretty much the major focus throughout this week. So I'm going to talk about if I think it's going to be dropping, the stock numbers and all of that, and just all the good general information for that. And as well, I just always want to give the quick reminder, I am not actually Best Buy themselves. So in case if any of things are slightly off-slotted on that, whatever, just don't go ahead like sass me too much. But at least in the bright side, whenever we actually have seen stock arriving, there's usually a very good sign and very good correlation that there will be a drop happening in the very near future. I'll also give you guys all the times because for some odd reason people don't know by all this time in general, so keep you guys in the loop for that. As well, if any of you guys are brand new, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on for Sony news, gaming news, and all of that. There actually is a lot of news coming out throughout the next like 2 or 3 days or so, and I did mention on the earlier video I'm going to try my best to reach out to as many employees as I can to try to give you guys some more stock info, restock numbers, stock arrivals, and all of that for all these next-gen consoles, especially in the Xbox, because a lot of them are just overdue. As well, make sure you guys always check on the Amazon links down below. They're a little bit on the messed up side, but they're at least down there as well. Twitter and Twitch stream as well, if you guys would like to follow up on either or, just to hang out and chill, especially on Twitch. And of course, Weeble and Coinbase, sign up for Weeble, deposit $100. You guys go get free stock, free money. Coinbase, you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency. You guys go and get free Bitcoin. Those are always linked down below, and definitely like the video itself. So, number one, when could Best Buy potentially go and restock? One of the most answered questions. I do want to remind you guys, I'm not Best Buy as I mentioned, but we have usually seen Best Buy restock from any time from around 9 a.m. EST to around, give or take, 5 or 6 p.m. EST. Within that range, usually more so right in the middle, from around like 11 to around 2, give or take that range. That's the usual time over there. Someone just subscribed to me on Twitch. Thank you. If you guys got Prime subs, drop them on up down to the Twitch channel. But basically, when it comes to that, we do know that that's usually around the rough range, and they usually do 2 waves whenever they do in restock. I do think a lot of times people forget about that. Usually, you can see the initial wave that'll be up for like 20 minutes or so. Then typically it'll have a little bit more of a break period and then it'll come back again. Sometimes we've seen only 1 wave. Traditionally, we usually see 2 waves, and sometimes we've even seen as high as 3 waves or so. Depends on your area, depends on your stock, etc., etc. We'll talk a bit more about the drop itself, but what we've actually gotten confirmation on. Last week, I did go and mention that we did have stock arrivals, but that even our speculation and from employees have told us, it did seem like somewhat of a split. We had a Friday drop around like 10 days ago or so. We were kind of just assuming some of those consoles arriving were for fulfilling that previous drop that was overdue. Like a lot of the stock there was overdue. And you know, whenever you order basically for Best Buy and Target, it is for your local store pickup. So it's kind of like they have to have the stock physically in the stores for them to sell it to the people for the stock that's overdue. I think that makes sense. So when it comes to these upcoming drops, we actually saw, like, I think it was around like a 4 or 5 stock arrival from only PlayStation 5 consoles at that same time. That I believe has been confirmed, been dedicated for the next upcoming drop. I've mentioned on my channel before, usually Best Buy will do like a 1 week off and then a few weeks on. So this should, in theory, be the weeks on, unless there's a really weird thing and they just don't restock throughout this week. We've had these retailers change a lot throughout these past month or so if that happens, don't blame me. So we actually do have a confirmed more stock arrivals. The PlayStation 5 had another 8 consoles arriving that are now currently sitting in this Best Buy store itself in the back room over there. This is a brand new batch, brand new arrivals, and brand new stock that the employee themselves just texted me saying that they should be, in theory, able to go and sell in the very near future. Now, does this mean like today, tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, whatever? Not 100% sure, but usually whenever these stores don't like to go and like they don't want to send the stock because that could be stock that they could be selling and releasing. It also takes up back inventory space. So this overall, that's very good signs, very big batches arrivals and good stuff with that. As well, I do want to give you guys an update on the Xbox Series X because a lot of you guys out there are trying to find stock for the Xbox Series X consoles. Same with the Xbox Series S's. For the Xbox Series X at Best Buy, for the same exact location, same exact employee, confirmation store, whatever, they did actually have a very, very small arrival of Xbox Series X consoles. There's only 2 consoles so far, which to me is actually kind of bad. Like, I don't know what's been going on. I'm sure I've talked about this on my channel the next past few days. I don't know what's going on with the Xboxes. We have seen basically nothing. As what we even saw today for GameFly, Gamefly did a PS5 bundle restock. We still have basically seen nothing from the Xboxes. The past 2 days, or the past 2 drops from GameStop, have also not had any Xbox Series X's. So we did see a very, very small amount of stock, but in comparison to the PlayStation 5 console, the Xbox Series X is basically nowhere to be seen. 2 in comparison to like in the double-digit stock numbers is nothing. But I know a lot of you guys out there have been trying to get consoles, trying to get them, trying to receive them. There could be, like I said, I'm not physically at Best Buy itself. There could be more stock for both the PlayStation 5 and Xboxes, maybe in their local Best Buy fulfillment warehouse centers. Whereas you guys know, kind of like an Amazon, they have like little big hubs where they have all the stock. It goes there first, and that's because like divvied on out from all these different locations. So there could potentially be more Xbox Series X consoles there. So they might just more arrive maybe throughout the next few days, throughout the week, or whatever it is. But at least we do know the stock is physically there inside the stores themselves. So good news, this means the drop should be happening in the near future. If for some reason it does not happen this week, at least we know that they're building up stock and prepping up for just more stock in the near future. And we also have the confirmation that employees do have the stock there. So it is good. It's good news. I'm happy to see this. I'm happy to report this, and it's nice to see this. And this is also from a Best Buy employee who's given us information for probably the past 3 months or so. Very legitimate source, very good person as well. And also, if you guys ever look at some of the bundles, they sometimes can leak out information for things in transit and stuff like that. But this is like also loading just from like looking through their eyes. So very good, nice, very good stuff to see. And I also wanted to show you guys something else over here too as well. We actually did even go and see another Reddit thread over here too. This was even from earlier on today, saying, hey, does Best Buy hold? You found a Best Buy an hour away with limited PlayStation 5 consoles. Would they hold it for me if I called, or should I drive up to early to secure one? Thanks in advance. And basically what they end up doing, I love I like how the number one response is just, the worst they can just say is just no, loser. That's sometimes what I want to go and say, just for some people that are just like, you know, a little extra rude on the restock stuff. But basically for all this stuff, they did go and confirm over there that they did go and even see PlayStation 5s showing on up in their browser. I mean, I could literally just show you. I'm not sure why I'm just showing you. But basically, when I look up the PS5 in my browser and go to shopping, it comes up as 38 kilometers away in the store, says limited stock available and curbside pickup. But when I check the actual site for the stock, there's nothing in stock. Is there any way to contact the specific store? All the numbers have been given for the store, just for the customer service one. So basically, you guys are also going to even see that some of the internals are sometimes being a little bit finicky on the actual websites themselves, or they may be pre-listing or pre-APIing or whatever. So at least on the bright side itself, they actually might have some stock floating around. This is also just from other sources too, that are kind of seeing their local areas and kind of seeing some weird API pings, etc., etc. So just letting you guys know, we have been seeing some movement, some Best Buy website stuff, you know, stuff like that, which is all around very, at least, nice to go and see. As well, like I did mention, we did have employee confirmation for this. If any of you guys are Best Buy employees, know Best Buy employees, or have any other additional information on that, feel free to leave a comment down below and keep me in the loop, because I'm just always kind of curious. But this is looking very good, and the Best Buy is the major focus throughout this week. So fingers crossed, we'll have a nice big proper drop sometime in the near future. Once again, quick reminder, could happen from anything, even from today, Thursday, Friday. If for some odd reason it does not restock this week at all, which is kind of unlikely because it did not restock last week, that just means they'll probably have an even bigger restock too. It also depends on the warehouse stock, and as well as all the other Best Buy stores also getting stock. So if I do get more information, whether from this video, from tweets, from Reddit, from whatever I is looking on Twitter, see pictures, whatever it is, I will keep you guys in the loop the best I can. And as well, just thank you guys all so much for watching. Fingers crossed, we'll have a really good, really nice, solid Best Buy drop that almost all of you guys watching this video can actually go and get. So hopefully you guys can end this grind soon. I want you guys to get your consoles. And as well, if any of you guys are brand new, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway. On top of that too, as I mentioned, we have the weird Amazon links down below. Twitter and Twitch stream if you guys want to follow. Twitter just for drops if I see them, or if I'm not busy, it's just for general tweets. Twitch stream as well, just to hang out and chill as I'm playing games. And of course, sign up for Webull. Deposit $100. You guys go get free stock and free money. Go ahead and basically you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency. You guys go and get free Bitcoin. Those are always linked down below. Like the video, comment down below, and hopefully we'll have the drop happening sooner rather than later. Love you guys.